Hey, honey.
Hi, lovey.
So, as you guys can see, we're out enjoying the park in the sunny weather. Today, I'm going to ask Haley some questions. So recently, we came across a pretty disparaging comment on one of our lives. I think it was our live video. And we've gotten comments almost exactly like that before. But we just want to address some of the things that are continuously brought up. Honey, do you mind talking about it? Is it okay if I ask you some questions about it?
Sure.
So one of the things that was said was that you roll your eyes at me and are making fun of me. Is that the truth?
No.
Why would people get that impression?
Well, I have been told in the past that when we do film or when we go live, my attention is not always directed at the camera, meaning I'm not looking directly at the lens. I'm looking elsewhere. And that's probably because of my lack of attention. I just look all over the place. I don't even know I'm doing it when I do it. And so it might look like I'm rolling my eyes, but I'm not. And I'm not doing anything against you. And if it comes across that way, I can't help it. I really am not trying to be mean or do anything mean toward you, ever. That's not me.
And I know that wholeheartedly.
This person said that I repeatedly talk over you, that I look like I want to jump out of my chair and smack you, which for one, no. Why would I ever want to smack you? Like, that's absurd and ridiculous. I'm not an abusive physical violence person, and I don't have anger in me like that. And then this person said, keep your head up, girl, toward Ange. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Be ready. She's gonna send you out that door. So you better start packing your bags. What the freaking frick? Like, that is why we do this channel, is for people like that. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions. I may come across as, bossy or direct, but really I'm like I can get bossy at times, but I don't mean to. But really, I am like the least assertive person you'll ever meet. Like, I struggle with asserting myself. I struggle with being direct at times. And why would I ever want to get rid of Angie? She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'll never send her out the door. I'll never tell her to leave and pack her bags and leave. Like, no, I love Ange more than life itself. And this person said too, she should be worshiping the ground that Angie walks on. These are things that are said about me. What are your thoughts on these comments, honey?
So, yeah, I mean, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and what you see in our videos is what you see. Like this person said in the comments, you don't know everything about us. There's a lot you don't see. And yeah, taking what you see on our videos alone at face value, sure, you see things from both of us that are not, you know, I don't know. And sometimes I talk over Haley. You know, neither of us do it on purpose. And as far as her rolling her eyes, she's really not rolling her eyes. It's like she said, you know, her attention is all over the place. It doesn't mean she's ignoring me. And that's just totally fine. That's just how she is. And I love her for who she is. As far as the more negative things towards her, like she wants to fight me and she has a negative attitude about her life and her life is so miserable, I think that is totally false. That's complete BS. And that's anybody who knows Haley in real life knows that's not true. She's the most positive person and uplifting person there could be. And she never, ever uses her disability as an excuse or for anything. She's very happy in her life. Yeah, she's gone through a lot of bullshit and pain that the rest of us don't even have to think about. But she, you know, puts her best foot forward every day and then some. She's the most positive, one of the most positive, uplifting people I know. You know, not everybody is perfect in front of the camera. You know, we film a lot of ourselves and we just wing it. You know, we're not actresses. And sometimes we get a little shy and we're not expressive. We're not happy looking. We're not looking at the camera or looking each other in the eye. And, you know, I appreciate this sentiment, kind of. But I don't think it's the compliment towards me that you think that is. I wasn't born yesterday. I know how to stand up for myself. You know, that what goes on between Haley and I is between Haley and I. And while I certainly don't want to portray, you know, toxicities in a relationship, that's quite the opposite of what we're trying to portray. That's not our intent to, you know, portray toxic relationship things, because that's not what we're about. I have been in toxic relationships and friendships and other kinds of relationships in my past where the wool was kind of pulled over my eyes and I just was too good and too kind and didn't really realize they were treating me bad. But I've learned from those experiences, and the relationship with Haley and I, it's not that at all. And I kind of take offense when people question my intelligence like that, or think that, you know, I'm just a big softie and not getting my needs met or whatever. I'm a grown woman. I can stand up for myself. There's a lot more I could say about that, but Haley and I, we have a good relationship. It's not perfect, but whatever goes on between us is between us. And to this person, I think it's the same person leaving this, you know, the same kinds of comments, because they sound awful alike to not be the same person, but maybe it's not, who knows. But so to the person who left that comment, I feel like there might be some things you're dealing with in your own life, and I don't judge you for that at all, that may have caused you to kind of project onto us. And I can see that. I mean, I've done it before. I'll watch a YouTube video and think, oh, well, that person, da 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 da. And it's because I'm projecting my own feelings onto them. So if you're going through anything, I'm here for you. You know, if you need to talk, we're both here for you. But please don't leave negative, disparaging comments for Haley, because some of the things you said were below the belt and totally not true about Haley at all. Like I said, anybody who knows Haley and has known Haley for a long time knows that that's not what she's about. So all happiness and positivity and love, and we wish you all peace.
And the thing is, you said something like, oh, you don't need to be with me, just because she has a disability. Now, what kind of comment is that? That is why we're doing this YouTube channel, is to change the misconception of why and how interabled relationships and couples exist. And I would never want someone to be with me out of pity or guilt or obligation. And that's not Angie. She wouldn't be with me out of any of those things. I'm not keeping her captive. I'm not holding her captive. We love each other. I love Angie with my whole entire heart and soul. Bible. What she said. I'm not a prisoner. I'm not dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. I can leave. If I wanted to leave, I could leave. And anyway, anything like that is my business and my and Haley's business. Especially if you don't know me, who are you to say that, that I should leave or whatever. Even if that were the case, if what you think about a relationship was the case, which it's not at all, but hypothetically if it was, what do you expect me to do about it? Who are you to bring it to my attention? What are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? Like, it's really nobody's business. So, yeah. And one more thing. Someone mentioned that I'm not for the Black Lives Matter movement. I don't know what gave you that impression, but I most certainly am. I understand and realize my privilege as a white person. I know that I don't know everything that Black people endure or have gone through, but I 100% support the Black Lives Matter movement, and I want nothing but the best for them, and the hatred and the violence toward them needs to stop. It really does. So.
And Haley is the type of person that she really takes things like that to heart.
Well, it's nice to have your support, honey.
Haley is very kind, and she does have others' best interests at heart. Neither of us are perfect, but we both want to try to learn and keep learning and correcting our mistakes and make the world a better place for everyone. Do our part in making the world a better place for everybody. Haley has a kind, huge heart. She may not always, she doesn't gush about it on camera like I do, because that's, it's just, we're two different people and we talk about different things, so.
And one other thing, I love this woman.
I love this woman.
And that's all there is to it. So, peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.